thousands of migrants at Spain's doorstep, a border crisis in Ceuta, and now, an explosive theory pointing the finger at Israel's Mossad. Was the sudden influx simply a migration crisis, or part of a covert operation to destabilize Spain? A controversial analysis citing alleged Chinese intelligence assessments claims Morocco and Israel may have played a role. The theory was publicly advanced by Egyptian political scientist Nadia Helmy in an article published by Modern Diplomacy. Helmy says assessments from what she describes as Chinese intelligence, military, and strategic circles have examined whether Mossad exploited tensions between Morocco and Spain. The alleged motive, according to this interpretation, is Spain's increasingly critical position on Israel's Gaza war and Madrid's recognition of a Palestinian state. The theory comes against the backdrop of sharply deteriorating relations between Madrid and Tel Aviv. Spain has repeatedly criticized Israel's military campaign in Gaza and formally recognized Palestine. According to the analysis, those tensions could have created a motive for a destabilization campaign. But again, the material provides no publicly available intelligence evidence proving that Israeli agents were involved in the Ceuta migrant influx. Morocco's relationship with Israel is another key element in the theory. Rabat and Tel Aviv have significantly expanded defense and intelligence cooperation since normalizing relations in 2020. Critics of the theory argue, however, that the existence of those ties alone does not establish Israeli involvement in the Ceuta crisis. The alleged connection remains an unverified intelligence assessment rather than a confirmed finding. The allegation has also surfaced beyond China. Colombian President Gustavo Petro directly accused Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu of being ultimately responsible for the migration crisis, linking the influx to Morocco's relationship with Israel. Petro alleged that Netanyahu had an interest in destabilizing governments critical of his policies in the Middle East. Israel has not been shown to have accepted responsibility for the events. For China, the significance of Ceuta extends far beyond migration. The Spanish enclave sits at a strategically important point in the Western Mediterranean, close to major maritime routes connecting Europe and Africa. Beijing also has growing economic interest in Morocco, which has emerged as an important manufacturing and logistics hub for Chinese companies seeking access to European and African markets. Chinese companies have invested heavily in Morocco's electric vehicle, battery, and infrastructure sectors. The Tanger Medport has also become an important logistics hub connecting Chinese supply chains with Europe and Africa. That makes stability in northern Morocco strategically important for Beijing. Any major crisis involving Morocco and Spain therefore carries economic and geopolitical implications well beyond the immediate border. So, is Mossad really behind the Ceuta migrant crisis? At this stage, there is no publicly available evidence establishing that. What exists is an allegation attributed to an Egyptian academic who says she is reflecting assessments from Chinese intelligence and strategic circles. But its emergence reveals just how deeply the Ceuta crisis has become entangled with the wider geopolitical rivalry over Spain, Morocco, Israel, and China.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.